How's it going, guys? Happy Motivational Monday. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about how to reignite your life. How's it going, guys? So today we're going to talk about how to reignite your life. Now, a lot of people in today's society are in a transition phase. And what do I mean by a transition phase? I mean they're trying to escape the realities of their life by doing something new or big. A lot of people think they need to get into a new relationship. They need to get a new job. Like, if they won the lottery, they would just change everything for them and they would be happier. But this sadly just isn't the case for people, and it's a sad reality that we face in today's society every day. So if you want to change your life, there's other things that you need to focus on. Those transition phases that you have mentally in your life are just roadblocks for yourself. So when you're telling yourself, I just need to move to another state. Let's say we're here in Illinois. Let's say I just need to move to California. I just need to move to Florida. I just need to move somewhere away from where all my problems are. Well, I have bad news for you. The problems come with you, because the problems you have are actually coming from inside of yourself. They're not coming on from where you live or the relationship you're in. Now, I'm not saying that the relationship you're in or where you live is a bad factor, or a good factor. You might actually need to move or change relationships, but your happiness isn't dependent on just that one thing. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the different steps and phases of how to focus on your internal happiness and not external factors of your transition of winning the lottery. All right, so in today's video, we're gonna talk about 4 Ps. So the first P is presence. Where are you today when you're in a room with someone? So are you on your phone? Are you on your laptop? Are you even listening to what they're saying? Are you actually connecting with that person? Are you connecting with the people around you? So when you're present, you're actually acknowledging everything around you. So when I wake up every morning, the first 2 things I do is I put my feet down on the floor and I say, thank you. Thank you for this life. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the blood running through your veins. Just being present in what you have and the air you breathe. You know, when you're present, you accept everything around you and you feel good about it. When you're not present, what you do is you start looking at external factors. You start looking at your bills. You start looking at the negative energy like we talked about in our last video. So if you are looking at these negatives, I really recommend you to start looking more at the positives. If you want to check that video out, I'll link it up in the top of the video above me. So we want to keep you present. So what does present mean? It means if you're in a conversation with somebody, if you're going out to lunch and you're on your phone, put the phone away and be present in the moment. Look around the restaurant, appreciate, the design of the restaurant, the architecture, the conversation that you're having with the person that took their time to come meet with you. Be present in that moment, and I guarantee you'll feel more satisfied at that time. So a lot of people are looking for tomorrow to make them happy. Happiness doesn't come tomorrow. It happens today. So you make these changes today. So I am going to challenge you. The next time you're out anywhere, even where you are right now watching this video, take a look and just appreciate, the computer, the technology that you have in front of you. Be thankful for everything that you have in your life and realize that you won't be disconnected from today and be looking at tomorrow. You're gonna want to stay present in today. All right, the second P we're gonna talk about is people. So just kind of like going back to being present with the person in front of you, you also wanna re-engage yourself with the people around you. So I know a lot of people, they'll get in new relationships because they're just like, oh, the old one's getting boring. Or like, I'm bored with what's going on with my boss and the relationships I have at my work. It's not about them, it's about you. It's something that you need to change internally. There is so much you can learn from even the people that you've known your entire life. Someone that you may have known at 5 years old, your parents. There's something you don't know about them that you might be able to learn just by asking the right questions. But the thing is, the longer you're in relationships with people, the more you realize you might not have any more questions to ask, but you do. There's so much more to learn about the people around you, and engaging with them and learning more about them will keep you happy and energetic and excited. And then they're gonna wanna learn more about you, and there might be opportunities there for you that you might not have known were there in the first place. So the third P is gonna be planning. So when you're not in a planned state of mind, you're kind of just like all over the place with the flow of life. Now, there is a positive and a negative to being in flow with life, right? So you're feeling directed or guided, but you need to set a plan for yourself. Where do you want to be? Where are you going? Because if you're stagnant, you feel like you're not growing. And we were put onto this in this life for a desire to grow and be more and really empower ourselves to take our lives to the next step. If you're the same person you were 5 years ago, that's gonna hurt you. You're not gonna feel good about yourself that nothing has improved, nothing has gone in a positive direction. So you wanna look at yourself and go, what can I do today? Who can I talk to? What can I do as far as making a plan for myself that I can engage with a higher purpose for myself? And where can I achieve to become and go with my life, with my work, with my relationships? It doesn't matter what it is, just be in a growth mindset. So that's gonna be huge for how you feel internally is when you start looking at yourself for the growth. So as I talked about in my first video, which I will also link in the video above, so it's talking about goals that you need to create for yourself and having a journal. So if you're not writing down your goals on a weekly basis, then you better start writing them down so that you can keep them at the top of your mind. When you have a vision for yourself, you go to try to reach those goals in a mindset that works for you. So if you're looking at yourself and you're going, I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing, I would highly recommend that you sit down and write out what you want for yourself, or talk to others around you, and maybe you can come up with some ideas or strategies that are gonna help guide you to the life that you want to live and the life that you want to live for yourself in the future as well as in the present. All right, so the last P is peaceful progress. So you wanna take care of yourself in this process. So you might be achieving a lot of goals. Maybe you're the person that's talking with everybody and your entire calendar is full, and that's awesome. I'm sure you're highly motivated, you're getting your goals done, you're exceeding all expectations for yourself in this life. And what happens is that you aren't focusing on your self-health and well-being, you're just focusing on the goal. So another thing to keep in mind is to be grounded. Where are you today? Do you walk in a room and you kind of just feel all the way, you need to talk to that person, you need to do this, you need to do that? Or are you grounded in the place of where you are? You need to take care of your body, the body you live in. So going to the gym, eating a good diet. I mean, these things I'm sure you already know, but people lose sight of that when they're so focused on the other growth in their lives. So as you begin to write down your goals, as you begin to take, action in your life, talking to people, filling up that calendar of yours, just make sure that you're taking care and taking time for yourself. Now, that doesn't mean take a 1-week vacation after a full year of going to the grind and exhausting yourself. If you're exhausting yourself, you are not gonna be happy. You're gonna be just pushing for that desire, and you need to take care of yourself. That is critical in any state of mind that you're gonna have when you're trying to get success. So how do I get grounded? When I say grounded, I mean, I look at a room and I see that person that just seems together, and they're aware of their surroundings. They know where they are and where they're going. They know where everyone in the room is going. And the way you get there, and there's a few different methods, but you can either meditate or pray. And these are like great ways of doing this because it kind of gets you in your mind and gets you, centered. The goal is to get you centered with your mindset. So when you pray, you're praying to a higher power. You're getting focused within yourself. You're asking for guidance. You're getting centered with yourself, your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit. And when you're meditating, it's the same thing. It's just a different variation of it. So what you want to do is just gather your thoughts together, relax, become present to where you are, surround yourself by the people who are going to support you and love you and care for you, and bring them together and meditate together. And the big thing about all this is that you're creating a community for yourself and a growth team and a network to grow with you through this life. This is going to reignite your life, and it's going to bring you to that next stage. So make sure to subscribe, guys. Click that like button below, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.